Hi there, I'm Bill O'Rourke, director here in Plainville. Thank you for the warm welcome earlier. That's very kind of you. My first JTPG meeting. We've got Chris Roy here from Beta, and he would like to introduce the project for us.
Thank you and welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Just going to share my screen. So as Bill mentioned, we're here to talk about the reconstruction of South Street, also known as Route 1A in Plainville. Project limits are, the southerly project limit is at Everett Street, which is also the North Attleboro town line. And the project extends northerly along South Street for a little over a mile up to Sharlene Lane. The project includes one existing signalized intersection, which we will be upgrading. It's located basically at the center of town at the east-west Bacon Street intersection. And East Bacon Street is also known as Route 106. Purpose of the project is to improve operations for all modes of transportation. Vehicles, bicycles, and pedestrians. Currently, there are no bicycle accommodations, and there are long stretches of sidewalk, or I should say lack of sidewalk, especially on the east side of the road. And so we'll be proposing a shared use path on the west side of the road and a sidewalk on the east side of the road, and the shared use path on the west side will accommodate bicycles in both directions as well as pedestrians. We'll also be improving operations at the signalized intersection at East and West Bacon Street, updating the traffic signal equipment as well as phasings and timings, also adding left turn lanes to better organize traffic through the intersection to move the left turns out of the way and not hold up the through movements. Also, one of the major goals is to reduce speeds on South Street. It is a pretty straight roadway, so the speeds can get up there. Currently, we have like 12 to 13 foot lane widths. We'll be reducing those to 11 foot lane widths with only a 4-foot shoulder because, as I mentioned, the bikes will be off the road. And then also aesthetics. We want to improve the look of the town center to complement the ongoing and future development. So status of the project, we've been working closely with the town, and the last update we gave to the select board was just back in October, and we'll continue to work with them. We plan on submitting a revised 25% design over this winter and follow that up with a 75% design next winter, 100% spring and summer of 26, PS&E summer fall of 26, and the contract is currently scheduled to be advertised at the end of calendar year 2026. So ongoing considerations will be managing right-of-way impacts to the abutters, the residents and businesses. Also, we have been working closely with the developer at the Plainville Town Square, basically the east-west Bacon intersection. There's several developments going on there, and we'll continue to coordinate with him as the design progresses. And this is what a typical section will look like through most of the corridor. It's going to consist of 2 11-foot travel lanes, 2 4-foot shoulders. As I mentioned, there'll be a shared use path on the west side of the road. This is looking northbound, by the way. So shared use path on the west side of the road, accommodating bicycles in both directions, as well as pedestrians, and a sidewalk on the east side of the road with a buffer, most likely stamped brick buffer separating the shared use path from the roadway. There is a proposed or future Metacomet Greenway, which is located west of this corridor, about a half a mile west of this corridor. So having the shared use path on the west side of the road will make connectivity to that Metacomet Greenway a little easier. And that's about it. So if anybody has any questions, just let me know.